Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Sahela Toka Win Sangrait would have turned 23 on March 26. Instead, over 50 people gathered together on her birthday to demand justice and systemic change. Federal prosecutors say the crime took place on the Ellsworth Air Force Base in Box Elder, South Dakota. Community advocates are demanding change and accountability from the Ellsworth Air Force Base, which they say on multiple occasions had the opportunity to stop this crime from happening. United States Airman Schafer is charged with first-degree murder in connection with Sangrait's homicide.
Say I don't have a hard heart, I just think this girl could have lived. It definitely matters, and these injustices and these atrocities, they go way back.
That was Sangrait's grandmother, Vonda Highhawk. A number of other family members, including Sangrait's mother, Hillary Dubray, were given the opportunity to speak about Sangrait at the vigil on March 26.
We want to get my daughter's story out there, get more awareness so that our system here in South Dakota can be held accountable. They can see where their system is failing all of us.
An additional person, Drew Duran, 25, of South Dakota, is charged with accessory after the fact and misprision of a felony in connection with Sangrait's homicide. The night of Sangrait's homicide, Box Elder law enforcement responded to a report of a domestic dispute at Chappelle's residence on the base, but left without making contact with anyone inside. Additionally, Chappelle was already under watch within the Air Force Base following a previous domestic violence incident, which was handled internally by the base.
This should not have happened to her. There were signs, there were things that could have prevented her from, facing this tragedy if those things were followed, if there was just a lot of prevention that could have happened.
Was Lorna Cooney, who is the executive director of local Native nonprofit Medicine Wheel Ride. The Medicine Wheel Ride and Red Ribbon Skirt Society are planning a demonstration outside of the Ellsworth Air Force Base in mid-April.
Individuals that should be held accountable for Sahela's murder are airmen. I'm an airman. I was an airman. I retired. And so, not to say all airmen are bad, right? But, the people that do bad things need to be held accountable.
That was Frances Dupree, who is an advocate on behalf of the Red Ribbon Skirt Society.
This senseless crime was very embarrassing to supposedly the greatest fighting force in the world. Whatever way they choose to discipline, there needs to be some type of an example made of that. So there has to be more public awareness. There has to be more events like what we just did.
The March 26th vigil also provided a space for celebrating Sangrait's life and her birthday.
She was just turning 21, getting her life started, exploring her, world and stuff, and it was just cut short.
Beautiful, just pretty, really pretty. You could see that regardless of the odds that were against her in this life, she still radiated with beauty and smile like that light.
For ICT, I'm Amelia Schafer.